Grüß dich, wie geht's? So today we are going to see email writing, that is in Kursbuch. So let us start. Aber davor schreiben wir jetzt eine E-Mail. E-Mail schreiben. Das ist im Kursbuch Übung 16. Du bekommst eine Mail von Ben. Lies die Mail. You get an email from Ben. Read the mail. First we'll read the mail and then we are supposed to reply to the mail. Okay? Hallo, ich bin in der 7. Klasse. Meine Schule heißt Clara Schumann Gymnasium und liegt in der Kirchenstraße in München. Gymnasium is a type of school in Germany. Mein Stundenplan ist cool. Mathe und Deutsch haben wir jeden Tag. Jeden Tag means every day. Am Montag und am Donnerstag haben wir Biologie, Erdkunde und Now you know all these subjects. Erdkunde mag ich nicht, aber ich mag Deutsch und Sport. Mein Lieblingsfach ist Musik. My favorite subject is music. Unsere Schule ist eine musikalische Schule. Our school is a musical school. Das heißt, DH means das heißt. Means, that means. Das heißt means, that means. Wir haben 3-mal in der Woche Musikunterricht. We have 3 times in the week. 3-mal in der Woche means 3 times in the week. Music period or music lecture. Unterricht means period. Ich spiele Klavier und bin im Schulchor. I play piano. Klavier means piano. Und bin in dem Schulchor. Schulchor means school choir. You have a choir group of orchestra, right? Some of them sing, some of them play instruments. It is a group of people. Unsere Musiklehrerin, Frau Weber, ist fantastisch. Sie spielt sehr gut Klavier. Sie ist eigentlich meine Lieblingslehrerin. Eigentlich means actually. She is actually my favorite teacher. Am Samstag spiele ich Fußball auf dem Fußballplatz. Am Samstag spiele ich Fußball auf dem Fußballplatz. Means I play football on the football ground. Then am Samstag und am Sonntag habe ich keine Schule. Because, then means because. Because on Saturday and on Sunday I have no school. Hast du am Samstag Unterricht? Do you have lectures or periods on Saturday? Was sind deine Lieblingsfächer? What are your favorite subjects? Schreib mir bald. Write to me soon. Tschüss, Ben. So this is the mail. And we have to now reply to this mail. Schreib die Antwort an Ben in dein Heft. Antworte auf die Fragen. Answer to the questions that he has asked. Schreib circa 40 Wörter. Circa means approximately. Write approximately 40 words. So now they have given us 4 main questions and we have to answer to all these questions in our reply. We cannot skip any one point. We have to cover all 4 points in it. So let us read what are these points. Wie heißt deine Schule? Wie ist dein Stundenplan? Stundenplan means timetable. Wie heißen deine Lieblingsfächer? What are the names of your favorite subjects? Welche Fächer findest du langweilig? Which subjects do you find boring? Hast du am Samstag frei? Are you free on Saturday? Means do you not have school on Saturday? Oder gehst du auch am Samstag in die Schule? Or do you also go to the school on Saturday? Okay, so let us study these points in detail in the next. Now if you see in blue, we have all the main points that we need to cover. So this is actually what I do whenever I write anything email, essay, anything. So I first write down the points and then the sub points that I need to write in the email, or so that while writing I can concentrate on the grammar and not think about what I'm going to write, because what I'm going to write I will already jot down like this, and then while writing I'll concentrate on the grammar. Okay, so here we have the 4 points. Let us see the first point. Wie heißt deine Schule? So obviously we cannot just write one sentence on it. Every point has to have at least one or two sentences. Two sentences at least. Okay. So now wie heißt deine Schule? So first thing you can tell the name of the school. Then you can write Klasse. Klasse means in which class do you study. And then wo. And then wo. Where is the school? Okay. Because here he has also mentioned these three things. In which class he studies. What is the name of his school? And where is the school located? Okay. Now we can go to the next point. Dein Stundenplan. What is the timetable? So are you actually going to paste timetable over there, or actually tell in the detail what is the timetable? No. Yet we do not want to go into details. So you can just say, first point I have written, 9 Unterrichte pro Tag. Means if you see your timetable, the normal school, you have 9 periods in a day, correct? So that only I have written. 9 Unterrichte pro Tag. Pro means per day. Pro means per. And Tag means day. So 9 lectures per day or 9 periods per day. Then you can say anything that is hectic or that is cool. If it is hectic, you can say hectish. Or if you think it is cool, then you can write cool. That is cool. Then the next point you can say about the timetable. How to tell about the timetable? You can mention a subject and tell, for example, English. English haben wir jeden Tag. Okay, English we have every day. Then about some subjects you can say zweimal pro Woche, 2 times a week, 2 times per week. Then about some other subjects you can say, you can mention the day. For example, am Dienstag und am Donnerstag, or am Dienstag und am Freitag. For example, am Dienstag und Freitag haben wir Sport. Like that you can write. Okay, so use different ways to say about different subjects. Otherwise, and monotonous. Okay, so use different phrases and formation of sentences for different subjects. Just mention 3 to 4 subjects. Do not actually go on with all the 5 or 6 subjects that you have. 3 to 4 subjects are enough. Okay, so now we have got the second point also covered. Now let us go to the third point. Wie heißen deine Lieblingsfächer? Welche Fächer findest du langweilig? So here also I have written down in the subpoints different ways of saying the same thing so that it does not get monotonous. Mein Lieblingsfach is dash. My favorite subject is dash. Or you can say dash mag ich sehr. For example, Deutsch mag ich sehr. I like Deutsch a lot. Or dash finde ich interessant. For example, Sport finde ich interessant. I find sports interesting. Now, how to say that you do not like something? We have seen this in the textbook also. But now, this is a revision. Dash und dash finde ich langweilig. So, finde ich is a phrase that you can use. Dash und dash finde ich langweilig. For example, Mathe und Erdkunde finde ich langweilig. Maths and geography I find boring. Or uninteressant. Uninteressant means uninteresting. It means the same as langweilig means also boring. Or how else can you say that? Dash mag ich nicht. I do not like dash. Okay. So mention at least 2 to 3 subjects over here. One that you like, one that you do not like that. Okay. And then actually you can tell the favorite subject. Okay. And talk about it in detail. For example, if your favorite subject is German or the, sports, anything, then you can mention the subject teacher and what do you do for that subject. I have written one sample mail in the next slide. We can read that. Okay. Whatever is your favorite subject, you can add one or two more lines to that favorite subject. Okay. Then last point is, hast du am Samstag frei? Oder gehst du auch am Samstag in die Schule? So yes, we have free or we have holiday on Saturday. So we have to say that wir haben frei am Samstag. But now, for coming to that point, we cannot just jump on different points with no context in between. We have to have a bridge in between. It should not look like answer the following question answer. It should look like actual conversation that you're having with your friend. So what did I do? I took the bridge of the previous point. The previous point was favorite subject. And suppose you have written that your favorite subject is sports. Then you can write, on Saturday I play football. For example, your favorite sport is football. Then that is a bridge. Why do you play it on Saturday? Because Saturday we are free. Okay, so slowly I came to that point that Saturday we have a holiday. Okay, so sometimes you need a bridge between 2 points so that it should look like a actual flow. It should have an actual flow, natural flow. Okay, great. And then at the end, I would always recommend you to ask something. Okay, just do not answer whatever he has asked and then bye bye. That is not a good way. How he reply to you back if you do not ask him anything? So ask something related to the same topic. It should be related to the same topic, not something out of blue moon, anything. So related to school, you can ask one or two questions and then ask him to reply to you fast, reply to you soon. Schreib mir bald. At the end, you can write and then you can say, Tschüss, viele Grüße, Ben, or viele Grüße, Vaishnavi, whatever your name is. Okay. So now let us see how I have written the sample mail. It is just an example. You can write your own version of it. Go to the next slide. So this is the sample mail that I have written based on the same 4 points and the sub points that I had jotted down. Okay, so now it is helping me to write the content, and while writing I have concentrated only on the grammar for a better email. So now let us read. Know the format already. First you start with lieber or lieber. But since the friend who has written to us is Ben, he is a boy, so I have written lieber, E-R. Lieber Ben, then a comma. And then you start directly below L. If you see there are different paragraphs, nowhere I have left space. Directly at the margin only you start writing. Do not leave space for paragraph. And specifically you have to start writing with a small letter. Why? Because we have given a comma above. That is why the sentence is not complete. So you have to start writing with a small letter. Suppose I have written hello. So H is small. Hallo, wie geht's? Deine Mail war toll. Ich bin auch in der 7. Klasse. Why auch? Auch means also. I am also in the 7th class. Why? Because Ben is also in the 7th class. So I have said auch. Ich bin auch in der 7. Klasse. Meine Schule heißt City Pride School. Sie liegt in Pradhikaran in Pune. So here I have covered the first point. Next, I have made a paragraph. Again, there is no space. But you can now start with a capital letter. Wir haben 9 Unterrichte pro Tag. Das ist manchmal hektisch. Manchmal means sometimes. That is sometimes hectic. Englisch und Mathe haben wir jeden Tag. Means we have English and Maths every day. Am Dienstag und am Mittwoch haben wir Sport. On Tuesday and Wednesday we have sports. Deutsch haben wir 4 Mal pro Woche. German we have 4 times per week. Okay, so 4 periods per week. English finde ich langweilig. So this is my own version, you can write your own subjects that you find boring and interesting. So I've written English finde ich langweilig, aber Mathe und Deutsch mag ich sehr. So here if you see, I have not said finde ich langweilig and finde ist interessant. I have used different phrases for the interesting thing and for the boring thing. Try to use different phrases. Don't use repetitively the same phrase. Okay? So English finde ich langweilig. This phrase finde is boring subject. And mag ich, this phrase I have used for the interesting subject. You can use it anyhow like you want. Just try to use different things. Aber mein Lieblingsfach ist Sport. But my favorite subject is sport. Ich bin auch in dem Fußballteam. I am in the football team also. Herr Sonaune ist unser Sportlehrer. Spielt Fußball sehr gut. So what did I do over here? I added just one or two sentences more about my favorite subject. Okay, it should show some passion, right? Okay. So next paragraph. Am Samstag spiele ich oft Fußball. Oder ich gehe schwimmen. Then wir haben auch am Samstag frei. So here I have covered the last point. We have holiday on Saturday, but I did not come to that directly. What did I do? My favorite subject is sports and my favorite game is football. So I used that to come to it slowly. So what did I do? I said I play football on Saturday or I go swimming. Why do I do that on Saturday? Because we have a holiday on Saturday. Then means because. Then wir haben auch am Samstag frei. We also have free or we are free on Saturday means we have holiday on Saturday. Now I have just put two questions over here so that he can reply to me in some way. Just writing or answering to all his questions and saying bye bye is not okay. So I have added just 2 points related to school. Wie findest du Deutsch? Hast du viele Hausaufgaben? Schreib mir bald. Means, how do you find German? Now actually German he has already mentioned that he likes. So you can put any other subject also which has not mentioned whether he likes it or not. So for example, wie findest du Geschichte? He has not mentioned about Geschichte. So wie findest du Geschichte? Hast du viele Hausaufgaben? Do you have a lot of homeworks? Schreib mir bald. Write to me soon. And then viele Grüße, Vaishnavi. After viele Grüße, there is no comma. Okay? So you can write your own version of this. Write it in the classwork notebook. Okay?